Hey guys, welcome back to Nekopara Volume 2. This is DJ, your gamer girl, signing on. Get closer to the mic, that way I know you can hear me. In the last episode, we had some time with Azuki. And, well, things got pretty bad. Because on the way back, Coconut overheard us talking about her, but she didn't hear the whole conversation, so things got out of hand, and Azuki slapped Coconut, and now Coconut ran out, is pretty much moping, I guess. Moping, crying, whatever. I find her at last standing by a railing on an empty park that overlooks the ocean. She has her back turned to me, and her familiar long hair streams down it. Hearing my footsteps, she turns to face me. The heterochromatic eyes are red and puffy from crying. Good lord, that was hard for me to pronounce. She looks away from me, hiding her drained complexion. I had a lot I was gonna say to you when I found you, but I'm just glad you're safe, Coconut, really. I lay my honest feelings out and breathe a deep, relieved sigh. I can read. She lays her face back down on the railing. The sound of her muffled sobs echo throughout the park. Silently, I stand beside Coconut, and we gaze at the pitch-black sea and night sky together.
わかってるんだ。僕がダメなのくらい。お兄ちゃんに教えてもらってようやくほんのちょっと役に立つくらいだって。
She seems even weaker than the waving starlight being reflected off the water's surface. Her voice is frail and despondent as she continues to sob. I stand there silently, waiting for Coconut to talk.
僕は本当に体が大きいだけで何の役にも立ててなくて、シナモンにもメープルにも年下のショコラやバニラにも、あんなこと言われた小豆にだって全然かなわないって分かってるんだ。分かってるから頑張ってるんだ。でもうまくいかないでも僕だってお兄ちゃんやしぐれちゃんの役に立ちたいんだ。でもあんな風に言われたらさ、僕だって。
She wraps her fists tightly around the rail. One after another, tears begin to run down her face. It's hard to see her in so much pain, knowing that I can't do anything. Coconut. I understand that nothing I say will reach her right now. Words won't help, but... Well, there's something you can do, Kasho. I put my arms around her trembling shoulders and tenderly brush her cheek. She might be bigger than any of the other cat girls, but despite how she looks, she's actually the most gentle, delicate, and helpless of them all. I feel like I'll break her if I try to hug her too tight. As if giving her my strength, I embrace her and whisper into her ear as gently as I can. Haven't I told you? You're always so impatient, Coconut. Her voice is much calmer than before, and she begins to loosen up just a little bit. Chocolat might be sincere and cheerful, but it's because of those qualities that she's so awkward and messes up a lot. Vanilla is smart, but she's always so apathetic. I almost said apathetic. Maple says rude things to customers too. And Cinnamon always spaces out and ends up ignoring everything else around her. Probably thinking of the most perverted things ever. With a wry smile, and continue to look at the speechless Coconut. Azuki is always so sarcastic, and it causes a lot of problems. Even Shigure pushes herself too hard and bites off more than she can chew sometimes. And of course, I'm always bossing everyone around and making them do things how I want them to be done. Even now, I'm at a loss because I can't seem to make you feel any better.
お兄ちゃん。
Coconut, you may be a little insecure, vain, and clumsy. But when it comes to physical strength, you have everyone beat. And you're always trying your hardest.
そんな、僕なんか全然頑張ってるうちに入らないから。
I bring her close and firmly embrace her shaking head. It all depends on how you look at it. Human, cat girl, it doesn't matter. Everyone has good and bad traits. Coconut, do you dislike the other cat girls because of their flaws? You and Azuki are always fighting, but do you really hate her?
それは嫌いじゃない。そんなことで嫌になんかなれないよ。
Coconut murmurs, her voice shaky as tears drip down her cheeks. Yeah, I wouldn't either. Even if there are parts you dislike about her, that doesn't mean you hate her. Because in the end, we're family. At least, that's how I feel.
お兄ちゃん。
Even though we're not blood related, you're still a precious member of the Minazuki family, aren't you? At the very least, I consider you to be my younger sister, just like Shigure is. Even if you hate me. Okay?
お兄ちゃん。ごめんなさい。さっきはひどいこと言っちゃってごめんなさい。家族じゃないなんて、騙したなんて、僕、そんなこと少しも思ってないよ。お兄ちゃんもあずきも、何よりも大事な家族なのに、あんなこと言ってごめんなさい。
The trickle of tears becomes a river, and she begins to rail, repeating I'm sorry over and over again. With Coconut's head nestled against me, I gently rub her cheek. Hugging her tighter, I try to stop her from trembling.
さっきのだって分かってる。分かってるんだ。あずきはすごく口が悪いけど、僕のこと何も言わずにいつも助けてくれてるって。喧嘩ばっかりしちゃうけど、でも大好きなお姉ちゃんなんだよ。これであずきに嫌われちゃっても嫌いになんてなれないくらい好きなんだよ。
I gently wipe the tears from Coconut's left cheek. Does it still hurt where Azuki hit you?
こんなのなんともないよ。きっとあずきの心の方が何倍も痛かったから。僕、あずきに謝らなくちゃ。もう許してもらえないかもしれないけど、でもちゃんと謝りたいよ。
Her crying gets louder, and she begins to howl over and over again. So, about Azuki. I take my hand off Coconut's cheek and turn around.
この距離なんだから聞こえてるに決まってんだろ。
あずき。
With her usual nonchalant attitude, she snorts, turning her head away in embarrassment.
ほんとに手のかかるバカ猫だな、おめえは。
She approaches Coconut as she speaks.
ごめんなさい。ひどいこと言ってごめんなさい。
あんなこと言われたからって家族の縁が切れるわけがねえだろうが、この血がつながってるとかつながってねえとかそういうもんじゃねえだろ。たとえナッツが認めなくてもおめえは私の妹なんだ。どんなに喧嘩しようが何を言い合おうが関係ねえ。それでも無条件に許せるんだから 家族なんだろ。
ごめんなさい、ごめんなさいお姉ちゃん。
They hug each other tightly, putting aside all their issues, and don't let each other go.
私が悪かった。許してくれ。ナッツが頑張ってるのは誰よりも私が見てたから。だからもうピーピー泣くんじゃねえよ。妹泣かせる姉貴とか最低もいいとこだろうが。
そんなこと言われたらもっと泣いちゃうに決まってるでしょ。ありがとうお姉ちゃん、お姉ちゃん。
たく手のかかる可愛い妹なんだからよ、ナッツは。
Heavy drops begin to roll down Azuki's face as she gently pats Coconut again and again. It was a pretty eventful night, but I'm glad that they were able to make up in the end. As I try to hold back my own tears. Everybody's crying! Azuki's crying, Coconut's crying, Kasho's trying not to cry, and I'm crying. Why just the first part of this? It's just the beginning of the episode and everybody's crying. I look on at Azuki and Coconut as they continue to embrace each other. It's really gotten late. I look at the time and see that it's already past 11 p.m.
ごめんなさい。僕が余計な時間を取らせたから。
別におめえ一人のせいじゃねえし、いちいち自虐ネタに走るんじゃねえよな。
今日のお姉ちゃんは優しいな。
うるせえ。私はいつも優しいんだよ。
She says embarrassed and snorts slightly, letting her facade slip a bit. I don't want to ruin this charming scene. Since you guys made up to each other now, why don't you stay at my place tonight?
ショコラとバニラがいねえからって、私らを代わりにしようってか？そんな手に乗るほど、私は安い猫じゃねえぞ。
代わりって、お兄ちゃん、それって。
No, I'm just offering you a place to stay. You two are making up the rest.
ま、確かに、今から帰るのも面倒だし、それならナッツと一緒でも仕方ねえかな。
本当に
Again, stealing Vanilla's face.
じゃあ、あずきのこと、ギューってしながら寝てあげるね。
よし、てめえはソファーで一人で寝ろや。
じゃあ、腕枕で妥協するから。姉妹なんだし、それくらいならいいでしょ。
おい、カショ、ナッツの姉妹感を兄として強制してやれよ。
I don't know, she seems pretty similar to Shigure if you ask me.
言われてみれば、そうだったな。
でしょ？だから今日は一緒に寝ようね、お姉ちゃん。
わかったわかった。今日だけはな。
はい、ありがとうお姉ちゃん。
The stars in the night sky twinkle down on us three Minazukis as we cheerfully make our way home.
主人様、ショコラが生きて戻りましたよ。
Welcome back.
辛かったですよ。本当に辛かったですよ、ご主人様。
Yeah, I bet it was. Poor little Chocola. Alright, there. Welcome home. I catch Chocola as she flies into my arms.
しぐれ、ただいま戻りました。久しぶりの我が家にただいま。
Welcome home to you too, Shigure, Vanilla. The pair continues past me and into the house.
おかえり。お疲れ様。その様子だとなんとか大丈夫だったみたいね。ええ、なんとか。
Boy, you really didn't expect them to pass, at least Chocola.
それは大変でしたけども、一時は往生しかけた。マジで。
Sure sounds like it was an ordeal, alright. Shigure and Vanilla sound serious. They've got this really solemn air about them. Well, I guess I'll have to reward Shigure, personally.
あれ、あずにゃんとおここちゃんは？ああ、二人ならキッチンの方で。
何すんだよバカマンチカン。
They're seriously at it again? Oh my god, something's just never changed.
僕が卵割ってるのくらい見えてるでしょ。
うるせえ、この長毛種が。てめえの低経血が邪魔だからぶつかっちまったんだよ。
Something's never changed.
もう、あずきとココナッツは神聖な兄様の厨房で喧嘩などして。
Oh dear.
ココちゃんもあずにゃんももっと仲良くすればいいのにね。
Is Shigure gonna go nutso on them?
あの2匹はしゃあない。ああいう生き物なんだよ、ショコラ。
No. They are getting along, just in their own way. Seeing those two fight is, in a weird way, kind of cute. I watched the two go at it through the order window.
もう素直じゃないんだからな。ギュッてしちゃうぞお姉ちゃん。えい、ギュー。
てめえ。おい、うぜえからやめろっつうの。離せこら。
嬉しいくせに。ほらほらぐるぐるぐる。
Oh my god, it's so cute!
何があったの？あの2匹。
I don't know if I said this in the last episode, but seriously, the woman who does Azuki's voice is the best at doing natural sounding cat noises.
いつの間にか昔みたいにお姉ちゃんって呼んでるけどね。でも仲良さそうだからいいんじゃないかな。そうそう、よくわかんないけど仲良しが一番だよ。笑う角には服着たれってね。ショコラの能天気キャラはこういう時は癒されるんだけどね。
Better than being pessimistic, Vanilla. Way, way better.
バニラ、思い出すのはやめましょう。また次回の更新の時まで。また次回があるんだね。困ったものよ。
ほら尻尾立ってるよピーンって。すごい。
ちげえし、これはフレーメン反応だし。
Again with the Flamin response. Hey, you two, save it for after work. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Let's get ready to open up. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm reminded of that saying. I move over to Azuki and Coconut, who certainly seem to have made up, and rub their heads, messing up their hair.
Nekopara.
Oy vey. A few days after Chocolate and Vanilla returned.
いにゃっしゃいませ。新しい鈴になったショコラがお出迎えいたします。ショコラ、鈴自体は変わってないから分かりづらいよ。にゃにゃ、言われてみれば。じゃあ新しくなったショコラがお出迎えいたします。
Well, you're definitely perky. Again.
ショコラはほんと愛すべき猫だね。 ほんと愛してる。こんないい天気の日にはジュレを使ったクレープフルーツケーキはいかがですか？
I've never heard of that kind of cake.
さっぱりしててとっても美味しいですよ。だったらアールグレーとグレープフルーツのセパレートティーね。私が味見してるんだから間違いないわ。ココナッツ、お客様のお会計をお願いしてもいいかしら？
任せてしぐれちゃん。昨日もあずきとお兄ちゃんに特訓してもらったからバッチリだよ。980円が2点と600円が3点と。
申し訳ございません、お客様。少々お待ちくださいませ。
I guess math isn't her strong suit.
まあそんな混んでねえし問題ねえだろ。ナッツにはまだまだ場数踏ませなきゃなんねえしな。
And maybe some math classes. Yeah, I'd rather her take her time than make mistakes. At least for now. Coconut. I says chocolate. Chocolate, vanilla, and shigure are back now. Things around the cafe have gotten much calmer now that Coconut is making far fewer mistakes.
まあバカにゃも手の抜き方覚えたみてえだし、このままいけば私が楽できそうで何よりだな。
She's still cracking the same jokes as usual, but I think she's grown a bit. Hey, why don't you help me out with the cake, Yazuki?
あ？なんだよやぶから棒に。
It's just a suggestion. I figured that since we have more than enough help out front, then maybe you could give me a hand in the kitchen. We're split in half. We're split half in the front and half in the back, so I figured it'd be okay no matter what Vanilla says. Just thought it might be nice to have someone back here with me.
フロアリーダーの次はパティシエールか？おめえはどこまで猫使いが荒いんだよ。
It's because you showed me how capable you can be during that incident recently. I kind of feel like I could put you in charge of the cake baking one day, Azuki. As the owner, I can't ignore such potential. I exaggerate the way I say the last line a bit. Azuki must think so too, as she shrugs her shoulders in resignation.
私がめんどくせえって言ってもどうせ聞かねえんだろ。はあ、飼い猫のつれえとこだよな。マジ猫腹だわ。
No, it would be harassment if I was, like, groping your boobs every few seconds. You're the only one I can ask of this, Azuki. I'm sure you understand that, right? So, please? I bow my head earnestly. Azuki sighs in feigned defeat. She scratches her head, annoyed, and nods slightly.
まあ歌唱には多少なりとも借りがあるしな。ただしあんま期待しすぎんじゃねえぞ。私がいくらハイスペックだっつっても所詮は猫なんだからな。仕事だっつうなら何でもやるけどできねえもんはできねえぞ。
I'll teach you everything you need to know. I'm sure you'll be fine. Brimming with confidence, I gave her my approval. She looks away in embarrassment.
まあできる限りは頑張っけどよ。ただしちゃんと歩合はつけろよ。
I wouldn't dream of it.
研修期間はいらねえけどただ働きはごめんだかんな。
Yeah, I get it. As long as the others are okay with it, there shouldn't be any problems, right?
きったねえ言い方しやがって。だったら歌唱が泣いて頼むくらいのもの見せてやんよ。
It's settled then. I'll be counting on you from now on, alright? I give Azuki a hearty pat on the back.
なになに、お姉ちゃんもケーキ作るの？
なんか流れでそんなことになっちまったわ。脳ある猫は爪を隠してたけどハイスペックっぷりを見せちまったから仕方ねえ。
あーすごい、お姉ちゃんのケーキ楽しみだな。じゃあ僕ももっとお仕事したい。
I guess we won't see many customers until it gets a bit later into the evening. Alright, why don't you give us a hand then, Coconut? I almost called her Chocola. Oh my god! Who knows, maybe she has some sort of hidden potential in her. If things do happen to go well, having another set of hands wouldn't hurt either.
はーい、頑張るのでよろしくお願いします。
And just like that, a new experiment began at La Soleil. And already...
ダメだ。やっぱり僕はダメな猫だ。
Oh, you poor thing. I guess things won't work out after all.
まあ予想の範囲内ってか、予想通りすぎて面白くもねえわな。
You can't say she didn't try. Coconut collapses before the grossly abstract shortcake. She was only supposed to frost the sponge cake with cream. How in the world did she manage this? I can't believe what I'm seeing.
違うんだよ。別にふざけてるわけじゃなくて。
You're not going to become a pro overnight, you know.
精神論でステータス上がったら苦労しねえよ。
I don't even know what to say.
お姉ちゃん、どうしようこれ。
まあ捨てるのももったいねえし、私はこれで作り直すわ。
If you think you can, Azuki. Is it even salvageable at this point? All I could do is sit back and watch.
もうこんなもんか。
Damn, Azuki! This... I mean... That's amazing! She actually rescued it from the depths of the pastry underworld. I knew she was good, but... This is, like, beyond good. She already knows more about decorating cakes than I do. Azuki? Just where did you learn to decorate cakes like that?
こないだ歌唱に勉強させてもらったの？レストランで。この店にはあんま向かねえかもしれねえけど。
No, I'm just really surprised that you can make something like this. Did she really learn all this just by looking at the cakes at the restaurant? This cat girl is really something else. She could definitely become a pastry chef. Yeah, this is gonna be great.
あずき、やっぱり僕なんかじゃ相手にならないね。こんなところでも僕のフォローをしてもらってばっかりで。
Coconut's shoulders tremble as she lays her face down on the counter. Crap, I didn't think she'd give up so easily. At this rate, she's going to lose all her confidence. Coconut? It's just one bunch sponge cake. It's not that big of a deal, right? Right?
お姉ちゃん。さすがは僕のお姉ちゃん、かっこいいな。もうほんとかっこいい。お姉ちゃんありがとう。ぐるぐるぐる。
やめろ、持ち上げんな、振り回すな。
This is too cute.
照れることないじゃないか、姉妹なんだから。
キャラ変わりすぎだろおい。勝手にゴロゴロすんな。
She wasn't giving up. She was just incredibly happy. Happy enough to swing Azuki around like a helicopter. The skillful spins Azuki... She skillfully spins Azuki around in the narrow kitchen. That's not a good idea then. She's got some really solid coordination, doesn't she? I stare at the pair, smiling.
なんだかんだ言いながら尻尾立てちゃうお姉ちゃん大好きだな。ツンデレって思ったらすごい可愛いお姉ちゃんだ。
Yeah, Azuki is pretty soon today.
そんな安っぽいカテゴライズするんじゃねえ。私はもっと。
Oh my god, it's too cute. The important thing is that you two are getting along, I guess. As I stare at the almost sickeningly sweet display, I decide to take a picture of the cake Azuki decorated. I decide that taking a picture of the cake Azuki decorated would be a good idea. So it would be me reading the damn thing correctly. Well, for now, why don't we try baking some sponge cake? A sponge cake is the basis for everything after all.
うい。
僕にはまだケーキ作りは早いから横で見学してるね。お姉ちゃん頑張って僕の分まで。
うるせえな。そんな気張るもんじゃねえだろうが。
Coconut has become Azuki's biggest fan. I don't think she would have ever gotten this far if she hadn't tried to push herself. Though I find this coconut absolutely adorable. I'm sure Azuki likes her better now as well. Anyway, I suppose it's time we got started. Mixing is a fundamental part of baking. It's a very important step. Taking a drink, please excuse me. I need to make sure my throat is good enough to read. This could be killer on your throat when you're reading a lot.
混ぜる？そんなもんナッツだってできるぞ、最近は。
お姉ちゃんに褒められちゃった。
She really is acting like a fangirl. I'm expecting her to just go, way, way! Like in Dragon Half. I don't think that was much of a compliment. I guess what's most important is how you mix it, really. The taste can change depending on how you do things. Watch me. First, you crack the egg, separate the yolk. Next, add some heat, but be careful that you don't overcook it. Then mix the sugar and stir it quickly to make sure it doesn't clump up. When the yolk becomes smooth, you can start using the egg beater. What's wrong, Coconut?
いやお兄ちゃんかっこいいなって説明しながら手際よくパパパーってやっちゃってすっごくかっこいい。
It's not that hard, though.
すっごいかっこいいよ。僕惚れ直しちゃう。
I'm happy that you're enjoying watching me, but this really isn't that hard. But the fact that she's getting excited about it does make me a little happy. I wonder if Azuki feels the same.
おめえはどこ見てんだよ。見学でもちゃんと集中しろ、集中。
そうだよね。よし、僕集中するよ。集中。
She stares intensely, watching my hands. Okay, I'm gonna go on to the next step now. When whipping it, you have to do it thoroughly until it becomes firm and fluffy. Whatever. Coconut didn't say she wasn't ready to make her own cake yet. And Azuki doesn't seem like she's going to say anything to her either. For now, I'll speed things up for Azuki's sake. Next, we'll bake it in the oven. I'll show you how to check the temperature in a bit once we put it in the oven. Alright, now why don't you give it a shot, Azuki?
了解。ちょっとやってみっかな。
Azuki and I switch places.
じゃあまずは卵だよな。カショがやってたのはこんな感じだったか。
She holds the egg in one hand and prepares to smash it. No, wait, hold on a sec.
今の何かまずかったか？
No, that's not what I meant. Just... Can I get behind you for a sec?
後ろ？
I step behind Azuki as if to hug her, and extend my arms in front of her. Ooh. 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 I put my hands atop Azuki's. You see, my hands are a lot bigger than yours. But you still don't have to try and break it with only one hand. This is your first time. We don't have to rush things. Accuracy is what matters.
おう。なるほど。 丁寧にな。
It's easy to crack an egg using a flat surface.
おう、それは知ってる。こうだよな。
Oh, just relax a little more. We're not trying to smash it.
そうだな。確かに。
She's getting so flustered.
リラックス。落ち着け私。
Yeah, just like that. If you stick both your thumbs into the crack, you can pull it apart nicely.
両手の親指で開くみたいに。こうか？
With a satisfying crack, the contents of the egg plop into the bowl. Great. Nicely done. I knew you'd have no trouble with this, Azuki.
別に褒められるようなことをしてねえし。
You are such a tsundere.
卵割った程度で褒められるとかガキじゃねえんだからよ。
Sorry about that, just adjusting the chair. Despite that, she's blushing happily. Normally, she'd be a lot more rebellious. But she's stuttering a lot. And being strangely obedient today. Strangely honest, too.
お姉ちゃんどうしたの？なんかやたら顔真っ赤だけど。あ、もしかしてお兄ちゃんに褒めてもらって照れてるの？
No, it's probably because of this little scene right here.
照れてねえよ。何適当なこと言ってんだ。その箇所が張り付いてるからちょっと熱いだけだし。
珍しいね、お姉ちゃんが褒められて照れるなんて。普段なら当たり前だろ。私を誰だと思ってんだ？ん？とか言っちゃうくせに。
Yeah, that sounds like her. Doing imitations must be one of Coconut's hidden talents. I almost said hidden talents. Or maybe she's just been around Azuki that much.
私だって時と場合によっては緊張くらいするわ。
Oh, really? I guess making cakes makes you pretty tense then, huh, Azuki? I always figured you were the kind to keep your cool no matter what you did, but I guess I was wrong. She had seemed so calm in that expensive restaurant. She always seemed so confident too.
いやまあ別にケーキ作りで緊張してるわけじゃねえけど。
Well, if it's not the baking, then it must be something else here.
何にってそれは。
Yes! Oh, the infamous chocolate and vanilla G. Oh, I loved it in the first volume. Hi, how you doing?
まるでご主人様がご主人様みたいだね。あずき、乙女猫の顔してた。ちげえし、乙女とかマジでちげえし。それならココナッツの方が歌唱にデレデレしてし、マジだし。そういう勘違いやめてくださいますか？いやほんとマジで。
僕のご主人様はしぐれちゃんだけど、でもお兄ちゃんもご主人様みたいにも思ってるよ。
ココちゃんもご主人様にメロメロにゃー。ご主人マジエロパティシエ。
Hentai. I wanted to do that again. That face and the way she just said hentai. It was so funny. I want that again.
ほんと引っ掛けまくり。猫と見れば見境ないから困る。
Stop saying things like that. You'll give people the wrong idea. I pinch Vanilla's cheeks as she puffs them out.
でもみんなご主人様の恋猫になったら楽しそうですにゃー。
Okay, Chocolate is actually okay with it. Let the Neko harem begin.
他ならぬ姉上たちならば悪くないやん。
Well, technically, Kasho already had a harem. A harem's basically more than one girl. So, he's got Chocolate and Vanilla. That's a start.
ちょっとケーキ作らせたくらいで私を落とした気になってんじゃねえぞ。
お兄ちゃんはそもそもショコラとバニラの恋人だし。
それだそれ。妹たちの男寝取るほど飢えてねえし。
Cut it out, you guys. This discussion is over. Come on now.
にゃにゃ、別にアホなことなんて言ってにゃいですよ。私たちは一途だけど、そもそも猫の愛は自由気まま。そうそう、知らない猫ちゃんとかは嫌ですけど、みんなならいいよね。
Seriously, they're okay with it.
好きな人かける好きな猫イコール幸せがいっぱいにゃー。
Isn't that supposed to be a plus? I feel like that's supposed to be a plus.
ご主人ハーレム、ほんとエロスケ、つきもの、猫たらし。
Alright. Calm down. Pet.
ゴロゴロゴロゴロ。
Jeez, what in the world are you two saying? Coconut and Azuki, say something to them. You're their older sisters.
そうだな。姉としてな。ほら、ナツ、姉として説教してやれ。
そこで僕、お姉ちゃんの方がお姉ちゃんじゃない。
じゃあ、アズニャンとココちゃんはご主人様とラブラブするのは嫌にゃ。
いや、別に嫌ってわけじゃないけど。
Well, it's not like I'm totally against it, but you guys aren't very convincing. Though I'm not even sure how I'd respond to that question myself. Azuki and Coconut are both adorable. Each one has their own charms, but...
やっぱりにゃ。ほらほら、聞きましたか、ご主人様。猫は多彩でも気にしない。ちゃんと平等に愛してくれれば。だからちげえし。だから何度も言ってるけどちげえし。とにかくちげえし。
You're wrong! Flat period, you're wrong!
そんなこと言っても尻尾は正直にゃ。それもちげえし。ほんと違うっつってんだろ。違うんだってば。ココナツ、ここがドキドキしてるの？
I feel like that they are purposefully teasing these two. Which Vanilla is pretty much notorious for, but Chocola...
胸触っちゃダメだってば。僕はシナモンじゃないんだから。
いいやないか、減るもんでもなしに。
Okay, that face totally turned into a... the best face for Vanilla turned into pretty much a like she's gonna go after you.
私もショコラも控えめだから憧れがないこともない。
こら、そんなわしづかみにしないの。バーニラってば。
I guess we're done for the day, huh? There's nothing I can do to stop them now. I put the sponge cake batter Azuki and I had made into the refrigerator. We're going to start getting busier and busier, so get back to work, you guys. That's about the best I can do. I just surrendered myself to the current. Oh, man.
Nekopara.
Oh, boy.
ではご主人様、本当に好きなもの買っていいんですね。
Oh, man. I'm gonna end it there. We went from crying at the beginning to just flat out laughing our asses off. So, I'll catch you on the next episode. Until then, this is the Gamer Girl signing off. Bye bye.